Ever wondered why some American foods have not found a place at the global dining table? Why don't some American foods make it abroad? Maybe they didn't have their passports ready. American cuisine, a vibrant melting pot of cultures and tastes, has found its way to every corner of the world. From the golden arches of McDonald's to the iconic red and white bucket of KFC, American fast food chains have become a universal symbol of quick, convenient meals. But despite the global popularity of these brands, there's a surprising number of American foods that are conspicuously absent from international menus. American food is synonymous with comfort. It's about the sizzle of a burger on a grill, the crackle of bacon in the morning, the sweet tang of barbecue sauce. It's about foods that are as diverse as the people who make up this great nation. But not all these culinary or an excess of sugar and fat. Then there are cultural differences. Foods that are everyday staples in the United States might clash with the culinary tradition or dietary norms of another country. And let's not forget legal regulations. There are foods that are perfectly legal to sell and consume in the United States, but have run afoul of food safety or animal welfare laws in other countries. The global dining table is a fascinating place, filled with a multitude of flavors, textures, and aromas. But it's also a place of rules, regulations, and cultural norms. And while American cuisine has made significant inroads, there are still some dishes that have been left off the menu. Let's explore some of these intriguing American food items that have failed to cross international borders. Imagine biting into a juicy hamburger, only to find out it's banned in your country. Shocking, isn't it? Let's dive into the world of American foods that don't make the cut internationally. We'll uncover some surprising contenders. Let's start with a childhood favorite, American-made Kraft macaroni and cheese. Yes, folks, the creamy, cheesy delight that is a rite of passage for many American kids is banned in countries like Norway and Austria. Why, you ask? The culprits are yellow number 5, yellow number 6 food colorings, artificial dyes that are linked to hyperactivity and other health concerns. Speaking of which, maybe the Norwegians and Austrians prefer their cheese a bit more natural. Who knew that neon mac and cheese wasn't considered a gourmet globally? But it doesn't stop there. Next up, we have Mountain Dew, the soda of the South. In many countries, this neon green thirst quencher is off limits due to brominated vegetable oil, an ingredient used to keep the flavor oils in soda from separating. BVO is banned in over 100 countries due to potential health risks, including organ damage and birth defects. Then there's the classic American bread, Wonder Bread. This fluffy white staple has been banned in several European countries. The bone of contention? Potassium bromate, a dough conditioner that's been linked to kidney and nervous system damage. It's a substance the European Union has deemed too risky for consumption. And let's not forget about our beloved breakfast cereals. Many American cereals are overflowing with genetically modified organisms or GMOs, which are prohibited in several countries due to their unknown long-term health effects. Finally, we have American farm-raised salmon. It's banned in Australia and New Zealand because it's often dyed pink with synthetic astaxanthin, a petrochemical not approved for human consumption in these countries. While these foods may be staples in American homes, they remain off the shelves in several countries. The reasons are varied, but the common thread is concern for public health. It's a potent reminder that what we eat is not just about taste or convenience, but also about the impact on our bodies and overall well-being. Food isn't just about taste, it's also a reflection of cultural values and legal norms. When we consider the landscape of American foods that are banned in other countries, we find that cultural and legal barriers often play a significant role. Take American meats, for instance. In many parts of the world, these are off the menu due to concerns around hormone use and processing techniques. Now, here's a little slice of humor for you. American meats are banned in many parts of the world. Guess they didn't make the cut, but let's dig deeper. American meat producers have long been known to use growth-promoting hormones in cattle, a practice that raises eyebrows and health concerns in many countries. Such treatments are designed to increase the yield of meat from each animal, but there are concerns about potential health risks to consumers. This brings us to the European Union, a region that has taken a firm stance against hormone-treated American meats. The EU's ban on these products isn't just a health decision. It's a reflection of broader cultural values around food production and consumption. In Europe, there's a strong emphasis on natural and traditional methods, and hormone treatments fly in the face of this philosophy. But it's not just about hormones. American meat is also often processed in ways that don't sit well with foreign regulators. For example, American poultry is often treated with chlorine to kill bacteria, a practice that is not permitted in many countries due to potential health risks. Again, the European Union leads the charge here, with a complete ban on the import of chlorinated chicken. Cultural norms and legal considerations can significantly influence a country's approach to food. What is seen as normal and acceptable in one country can be viewed as dangerous or unethical in another, leading to bans on certain foods. In many ways, these bans reflect the diversity of our world. Different cultures, different values, different legal systems. All of these factors come together to shape the foods we eat and the foods we reject. It's a fascinating aspect of our global food system, and one that continues to evolve over time. As we see, cultural norms and legal considerations can serve as significant barriers to the global acceptance of certain foods. What does the future hold for these American foods? Let's try to predict the future. It's hard to speculate what changes may come with banned foods. Let me ask you this. Why did the boy put a candy bar under his pillow? So he would have sweet dreams. But on a serious note, why did the ice cream truck break down? Because of the rocky road. That was the last bad joke, I promise. Not trying to lose my precious viewers. Remember to please like and share if you haven't already. Thank you. There's a myriad of factors that could potentially shift the current landscape. The global food market, much like any other, is constantly evolving, shaped by changing regulations, cultural norms, and advancements in food processing. Regulatory change is a crucial element to consider. Governments worldwide continuously revisit their food safety laws, adjusting them as new research emerges. For instance, countries that currently ban certain American foods due to high fructose corn syrup may reconsider their stance. As more studies are conducted and more data becomes available. It's a dynamic field, with policies often shifting in response to new scientific findings. Cultural norms, too, have a profound impact on the acceptance of foreign foods. As societies become more globalized and interconnected, their culinary tastes also evolve. What was once considered too exotic or unhealthy might gradually gain acceptance. And the same could happen to some of the American foods currently facing bans. The world's palate is continuously expanding, with people everywhere increasingly willing to try new dishes. Finally, let's not overlook the role of technological advancements in food processing. With the rise of food science, it's entirely possible that we'll soon see healthier versions of currently banned foods. Think sugar-free sodas or hormone-free meats. These could be the game changers that open up new markets for American products. But, of course, all these are merely possibilities. The future of American abroad is as uncertain as it is exciting. As with any issue involving international relations, cultural differences, and rapidly evolving science, there are no easy answers or quick solutions. While the global acceptance of American foods is a complex issue, it's clear that food, in all its forms, continues to be a fascinating topic of global conversation. Remember, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But if the doctor is cute, forget the fruit.